otakus out there. Welcome to another episode of the Anime Nokori podcast, an anime discussion podcast that talks about anime series from the present and the past. I am your host, Davis.
And I'm Tiffany.
And welcome. And as always, if you like the discussions that we do on a plethora of different anime series, do us a favor. Like, follow, and subscribe on our YouTube page, Anime Nokori, or also subscribe to any podcast services like Apple Podcasts and so much more. Hey!
Hi, we actually hit a milestone.
Yes.
I forgot to mention that. We got 50, it sounds like,
no,
we got
it's
50
good
subscribers, and I appreciate every one of you. Every one of you got 50 subscribers. Welcome to the family.
Yes.
We need you to bring more people into this cult, though. I mean, podcast.
That's, because, everyone wants to go into a cult, like an anime
I
cult.
mean, when they're in it, they're happy. It's not Kool-Aid, guys. We won't make you drink any Kool-Aid.
Right, for now.
It'll be soju.
Soju.
It'll be soju. Got Gojo on the brain.
That's great. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for the 50 subscribers. It's so awesome that it's showing good traction on YouTube. I'm definitely loving the comments. So hilarious.
Except for the person who suggested we watch Escaflowne. You tricked me. I didn't know it was a mech. And I was like, oh, that sounds like a good... Hold on a minute.
You should watch Escaflowne.
Oh my gosh,
I think we should watch Escaflowne.
With these mechs. Why do these mechs have y'all in a chokehold?
You make it sound like we watch a lot of mechs. We've only watched like one series that's a mech series.
We watched two.
What was the other one?
Were Big O. And you're lucky that I like that.
You chose Big O though.
It's because I liked it. All the other ones are whack though.
Oh my god. Whatever. Now you may I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't even remember how Escaflowne is. So it is going to be like.
Does it have giant robots in it?
It's not the.
Does it have giant robots in it?
It does have a giant.
Then I'm not gonna like it.
You need to broaden your horizons. That is
wow.
That is
why just one thing I don't like, and now I'm
high fantasy. Right. Oh, just pulling it out.
We had a whole 30-minute conversation about Freerin before this, and you're trying to call me out. Starting early, and I don't appreciate it.
Anyways, I know we'll get into it right now. I know it's going to be funny. But yeah, so as you can tell, we are going to be talking about Witch Hat Atelier. I'm actually hyped about this one. There's a lot I'm really looking forward to kind of seeing, picking your mind in and seeing what you think about it.
I know you're hyped about it.
It's actually funny because originally the reason why was people's word of mouth about this one, because this one got kind of popular by people kind of coming across it, and then they're saying, wow, this is actually a surprise.
You see, animated well. That's the thing that my God.
Dude, it actually started this. I wanted because of how good the animation was and the fighting. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Miyazaki.
I have a note in here about that. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So it made me kind of be it made me interested to see how the original drawing was in the mangas, in the mangas itself. So when I did, I was like, oh, okay, this is actually pretty interesting. So. Let's get into it.
Yeah,
this is gonna be awesome.
Apparently you are excited about it.
Yeah, I am. I was like, wow, okay. And then when I watched it, I was like, oh, okay. There's a lot that I wanted to talk about on this one. So what is Witch Hat Atelier? So the creator of Witch Hat Atelier was a woman by the name of Kamome Shirahama.
It's always female mangakas. I just want to say female mangakas are y'all eat.
No kidding. I'm actually surprised.
It's always female mangakas.
I am surprised of how many female creators we've actually come across.
And
already.
They're always peak anime. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm trying to think. I can't be put on the spot, but I'm trying to think.
We haven't done one that isn't. We had Gachi Octa. We did Full Metal Alchemist.
Uh-huh.
This, I don't know if we've done another one.
I don't
I'm
know.
not
We'll
sure,
see.
but
We'll
anyway.
figure it out. She's a highly acclaimed Japanese manga artist, author, and freelance illustrator. She is recognized globally for her breathtaking classical art style with blends of traditional Japanese manga storytelling and Western high fantasy aesthetics. She is one of the few artists who does analog art, which is basically pencils, dip pens, ink pots, colored pencils. Like, so basically what she was doing in the story of this is what she really does in real life.
Golly.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah. Like, I mean, I know there's a lot of people that still do like analog, but ink pens, I haven't seen a lot that do that.
Oh, that's an old soul.
Or dip pens, yeah, it's crazy. And then prior to creating Witch Hat Atelier, she heavily influenced the Western world with her art as cover artist for Marvel, DC Comics, Star Wars, and on books like Deadpool, Dr. Aphra, and Batgirl. I knew you were going to be
my favorite.
Yeah.
Who is this queen?
Yeah, I know, right?
What's her name?
Her name is Kamome Shirahama. Yeah, you may want to know.
I'm gonna have to. Okay, after this, look up which Deadpool cover she's done.
All you need to do is just say Kamome Shirahama Deadpool cover.
Oh, you say that like I know how to. I can't spell her name. Kamome.
It's like, come on, a baby can do it. Yeah. So while you're doing that, what is Witch Hat Atelier? So Witch Hat Atelier follows Coco, a kind, daydreaming girl who wants to become a witch, although being told that only innate magic users can practice the use of magic. One day, she meets a powerful witch named Kifrey.
Don't be disrespectful. Kifrey walked so Gojo could run. Kifrey was first.
That is true. Yeah. The twins. But after she witnesses how she uses after she witnesses how he uses magic, Coco realizes the book that she received from a mysterious brimmed cap witch was actually a book of magic. She uses the book of spells, unaware that the spells are forbidden, and accidentally casts one that encased her mother and home in crystals. Last minute, she was rescued by Kifrey. Coco is now on a quest to find a way to reverse the spell that she cast and become a witch under the tutelage of Kifrey. So, I don't know. You sound like you have something to say. You sound like you have something. Oh, you know?
I looked up the Deadpool covers and they're really cool.
Yeah. So there you go. So in a nutshell, to you, what does Witch Hat Atelier mean to you?
Witch Hat Atelier is a story of a little girl who just need to listen to her parents. Honestly, her mother. Stop it.
No.
Yes. I don't know. I don't think I have a snarky.
Really?
The show is really pretty.
Oh,
and
really?
It's really nice. And I like Coco. And I don't see. I was thinking like
Wow, this was an anti snarky comment by Tiffany. This is amazing.
And you know what? It's so funny because I tried to come up with like a snarky what is this show about, and it ended up being really like heartfelt and deep. And I'm like, let me not be cheesy right away.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just it's a cute show.
It's a cute show. Yeah. I mean, it is a okay. So like. Overall, like, what did you think? Like, encapsulate the whole thing. What do you think of the show?
I think the show is a great So what I actually said was it's a show that is about perseverance and finding a way when it feels like there isn't one. There's so many different characters that have so many interesting struggles. Coco is technically the main character, but I don't even think we spend that much time with her. Not more so than anyone else. Because there's like the boy who, and I'm probably jumping the gun right now, but there's the boy who's colorblind. There's
Silver Eyes.
I'm glad that you know the names.
Yeah. No. I mean, that's what his condition
that's
is,
the name of
Silver Eyes.
Yes, Silver Eyes. Sorry,
Yeah.
I heard what you said. Him. There's the girl who doesn't want to do any spells that aren't her own. There's this sweet baby who is not that sweet, who is going through
a lot of issues.
She got some trauma to work through.
She's the Sasuke of the group.
She very much is, and I wanted to kick her down a flight of stairs a couple times because stop being mean to my girl. But there's layers to all of this, and it's just everybody learning what they need to do in order to move through the world like this. And also Kifrey, I am We'll talk about Key
Yeah.
Free. I have thoughts on Key Free.
You know what? It kind of okay. So first off, I think this. I mean, we've heard worlds of magic before, like all the time, especially when it comes to anime. It's not unheard of. But what I think is that the way that they're attacking magic in this one is original, because the way that they're doing it isn't the fact that that magic is like, I mean, yeah, it's limited, but it's not limited because the world is the magic, the mana and stuff is so and so. It's because the people, humans, are making it limited, and they're encapsulating it to a certain piece of it, like a certain thing. Like they're trying to restrict it, they're trying to regulate it, they're trying to do a lot of different kinds of things. So the people that's holding the limitations of magic is the people themselves, and then let alone to do magic is written instead of saying, oh, let me pull from a summon and stuff like from this. Everything is written, so you can explain, oh, well, how did you do this fire spell? Oh, he wrote a piece of paper, did the spell on it, and then it did fire. And I mean, that's pretty cool. In my sense of like the level of detail that they do in this world of magic makes it very cool. It's like you can explain, oh, how did that even happen?
Yeah.
And this is how it happened. They even explained to you. Flying was because the shoes communing and everything. So I think that world kind of got me hooked a little bit, because I was like, oh, okay, this isn't the kind of a world of magic that I'm used to seeing.
Yeah.
Because usually it's like, okay, and then come to Coco, which is like, we know that is the main protagonist. Coco isn't overpowered. Coco is literally starting years before everyone else in their whole thing,
behind everyone
else, and then she's literally starting of like, she's needing to be run before she can walk, and she's in a place where like to learn magic is a lot different than what everyone else is trying to do. So there's a lot of tension on that, natural tension from that, to fit in with the people who have like had magic around in their whole life and stuff. There's just so many different aspects I'm looking at towards all of this, and I was like, holy crap, dude, this was episode 1. And then I was like, and then episode 2, when she's like, she gets thrusted into this, I was amazed by like how all this was happening, and how everything was fitting, and just how like the characters that they were adding, like the like Agate, which is the angsty one, and then
the ghetto.
No, Agate is the black-haired girl.
Oh, that girl.
Yeah, and then
girl.
and then you're trying, and then I think the blue-haired girl, I think her name was like Riche or something like that.
It's really pretty. Yeah. Whatever it was, I forget what her name is. But it was really cool.
Yeah, so like all these different kinds of names. I mean, and then Keyfree, and then what I believe how I think this is going to go is the people that are teaching magic are the bad guys. Like, and I'm just like, wow, this is good. This is a very multiplexed, like incredibly deep, insane story that they're starting out on.
You like this show a lot.
And I was like, okay, I dig this series, and I am digging this. It took me a little bit, I will say, but I loved what they're doing with it, and just like the art style, everything of this is just hit me like pretty hardcore.
Okay.
On it. So no, I definitely. I think I definitely resonate with this series of anything else that we've done so far on Resonation on it so far. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I was surprised.
So I'm trying this new thing where I don't cut Davis off so much, and I just want you to know, you said like 4 things that I really wanted to like play off of, and I've forgotten most of them.
You can play off of it. I mean, just don't feel bad. I'm just
because every time you talk, I'm like, oh, but me though. So I'm trying to not. You said something.
There's a balance.
I know. I'm trying to find it.
Yes.
So you mentioned the fact that you like having to write your spells down is kind of a way of, I don't want to say nerfing, but limiting the scope of the magic.
Yes.
Because in a lot of other fiction, it's like you could speak a spell. Sometimes you can just think it, or you can just believe it, and your magic works. This is very limited, and I think it makes it that much cooler when you have an antagonist that has given themselves over to the darkness and they don't have to write the spells.
Right.
I think that is going to make the stakes so much higher and that much cooler whenever you see these. Like, we've already seen a couple times where we've had witches who have been in precarious situations where they don't have their papers or whatever the thing is, and it's cool to watch them have to figure out how to be clever. And I think that's a really cool bit about that. It's a cool element of it.
Do you think do you think the magic is actually limiting them, or is it rather they are limiting themselves to do those said magic?
Well, I think having to write it is limiting, because the only way to not do it, I think, is to give yourself over to the darkness.
Yeah, but
that's like I think that's an inherent limitation. I don't think that's a put upon limitation.
Right. And I think that, okay, so there was an episode of when like they are like in this maze, and then this giant dragon is after them.
Yeah.
And and then they didn't need to worry about limitations of, like, because they were by themselves, but
you mean like no, so limitation of people not seeing them, because one of the limitations is, so sorry, I don't know if we've mentioned this or not. So the reason why you only have witches who can do magic, supposedly. Technically anyone can do magic, but they keep it restricted by not telling the normies that they're like, oh, only people of certain bloodlines can do it, which means that the way they activate their magic by drawing their spells, they have to keep it secret, because if the normies see it, they're like, girl, we could do this too.
Yeah.
So you're saying the limitation of there's no humans or normies around, so they didn't have to worry about, like, okay, we have to hide this.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And I think that's where like a lot of these magicians are like worried about 9 times out of 10, because I mean, look at what Coco did to her house and everything.
Fair.
But then again though too, they're kind of limiting it to, I guess, a higher class, I guess, so supposedly.
People?
Well, the mage class is the people with the mage are people of means of some sort of level.
Yeah, it's just segregation. It seems
it is. It's very big segregation.
Yeah,
and then the people that do find out what it is, they're going to get their minds erased by that one ridiculous group of people with that guy who basically just says, "Give me a reason, and I'm going to do it."
Give me no reason. I'm just here. I'm in the neighborhood.
Yeah, like, immediately was like, "Hey, it's like, wait, what'd you do? Okay, we're gonna lose your mind."
Not even what did you do? He was like, "What I think you do."
Yeah, that is true.
What did it look like? Well, I was blinking, but it looked like you may have done something.
Yeah, it's so crazy. So I think that like with that kind of worry, and I think that with those kind of things on the back end, that they don't really want to openly, just be like, okay, here's the spell. There's the spells and stuff, or you have to close the door, close the drapes, do all this different kinds of stuff, that kind of worry.
But you were saying, so it's in regards to the dragon maze thing, you were saying putting the limitations on themselves.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. With the limitations on them, with themselves, it's like, because like that is ridiculous magic. I mean, like the level of magic that was being done just for all of that was like uncapped. So I wouldn't necessarily like. I guess that's the dark side of magic, because that's the one that they were experimenting magic within their own bodies and stuff that was allowing them to do that, as opposed to the uniform, quote unquote, uniform magic, or I like to call the rule specific magic to push them out. And I'm just like,
stuffy magic.
Yeah, the stuffy magic. I love that. The stuffy magic. But who's to say I'm in the camp of who's to say which is going to be evil and which one's going to be which is really true, because I think I can see it on both sides on this. Like,
it almost seems like, all right, I'm forming this thought in real time. It's probably not right. It almost reminds me of an X-Men situation where you have the people that are trying to keep this ability. That's not really very Charles Xavier-y.
I think Magneto and Charles Xavier fight.
Because I'm thinking like Magneto, yes, technically he's a villain, but what he's trying to do is liberate the people. And the dark magic people, I feel like they are the dark magic. I feel like they are in a mindset of, we want to liberate magic. We want to make it more free flowing. Although I don't they're clearly not good.
Yeah.
I know that part. But also, when I think of the stuffy magic people, they are kind of terrorists, segregational terrorists, because they're going through, they're wiping everybody's memories. They're trying to make sure that this almost like the bloodline of magic doesn't get thinned out by normies, and it doesn't feel. They say that they're trying to use magic for good and to make people happy, but it doesn't really seem that way.
That's what it made me feel like. I believe that's why I really feel like that's what makes them. I think it's going to make them the bad guys, because I just think that that's going to be crazy. And the reason why that the brimmed hats are labeled as the terrorist is because they don't want to uniform into that role, and their source of magic isn't paper or written and stuff like that. They're the ones that are trying to like, they're the ones that are like saying, hey, we can do healing magic, let's use healing magic for the things that we need to use it for and stuff, but we use it in a different kind of way. And that's where I think Coco, because like I think one of the things that people were worried about with Coco is that Coco is, I guess, destined to be because there's a rumor of her becoming the I guess, I don't know if she's called the Dark Witch or something like that, but some sort of witch in the future or something. Cool. Yeah, and then they showed a picture of her and she looked badass, and I was like, oh my god, okay. Anyways, I'm sorry. This was like the first question, but that's like
I forgot we had a question to answer.
I loved it, but no, I mean
I'm so excited to see what your rating is going to be.
Yeah. Yeah, so what were some of the things that you enjoyed about the show itself?
It's a character study for me. Mm-hmm. Well, okay, obviously it's beautiful. It's almost like not even, it is worth talking about.
It's definitely worth talking about.
God, it is. I was trying to okay, everything about it is beautiful. I have notes about the music is beautiful. Mm-hmm. The animation is beautiful. It's a character study, and I love a character study. Mm. But you mentioned earlier how it is very Miyazaki-esque. Mm-hmm. And I don't know in what way you meant that, but whenever there was a specific scene that made me think like, okay, this is how Miyazaki through and through, mm-hmm. is when they are going to get Coco her pen wand. And the guy is pouring ink into a bottle. He was making the ink and he's pouring it into a bottle, and it takes a good 20 seconds, 30 mm-hmm. seconds. He finds the bottle, he takes it, he unscrews it in like real time. He pours the ink, you see it slosh, he checks it out, puts it, and it's just that's something that is very Miyazaki. Mm-hmm. It's taking the time to focus on these little details, mm-hmm. and it makes it so atmospheric. And it was so well animated. To animate liquids is already difficult. Right. So I was just like, this is beautiful. So those little details, the fact that they take their time, they sit in moments, they let you feel those moments fully, and it makes it so nice. Mm-hmm. And then, like I said, the character study, each individual character, I'm sure you're going to ask me this later, so I won't even get into it, but each individual character having their own struggle and having pretty unique ways of figuring out how to overcome them. The music is pretty. Mm-hmm. It's just so pretty. It's not anything that I would like write home about in the sense of like very intricate compositions or anything like that, but it's atmospheric. Mm. Everything about this is very atmospheric.
Yeah. I mean, I would agree. When you were saying about what are the things that made like Miyazaki, it was definitely was that aspect. But like this gives me a lot of Spirited Away vibes.
I can see that for sure.
With like, you know, when the parents become pigs, and then she goes into the spirited world to try to, you know, to save mm-hmm. her. I mean, it's somewhat similar to that aspect. But then there's also the last episode when that kid, you know, the kid with the bangs turned into a wolf and stuff.
Baby.
Reminded me of Princess Mononoke a little bit. And
rooting for
I know.
Oh my God, I'm so mad about that. If they don't get that baby back, I swear. I was so mad. He was just getting...
Yeah.
I have so many thoughts about so many characters, but specifically his fucking mentor.
Yeah, his mentor's an asshole.
I want to also kick him down a flight of stairs.
Oh, no.
Although he'll fly with his little shoes, so...
You take the shoes off first. Then
there we go, and then we could bust him up.
Yeah, you beat him down with the shoe, then you'd be like, okay, what are you going to do?
God.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where to start with this. Like, character-wise, everyone has some sort of, like, you know, like issue or some sort of story behind them. The ones that we've introduced, the only one that they really kind of didn't really go into most
Baby girl right here
was Tetia. Yeah, Tetia is the only one that we don't really know exactly what her
Scottish
thing is.
Accent.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I don't know the English.
I don't know. You did. Ooh.
Yeah.
That baby girl's accent is.
She has a Scottish accent.
It's something. It's Scottish adjacent.
Do they all have accents?
Yeah, they're British-ish.
Oh,
British-y.
really? Oh, wow. See, no, I've only done that, like I said, Japanese, man. I'm always do subs.
Coco actually might not have. I don't know. I don't know if Coco has it. She
Really?
might be the only one without an accent.
Oh, really? Easy.
Okay, baby girl here and Ghetto, they both have thick.
Oh, Rugio.
Yeah, they both have thick, egregious accents.
Really? Okay, I may have to watch this in English. That's
also,
crazy.
don't come for me about subs and dubs. I love subs and dubs. I just tend to watch more anime whenever I'm doing stuff. I am a multitasker, so I gotta watch the dubs. So if it's something I love and it's only sub, yes, I'll set the time aside and watch it sub. But
no, it's always sub for me.
Because I already heard the comments.
Oh, really? Just imagine all that. Oh, yeah, but like, I mean, like, Tetia is the only one that doesn't. We don't really know exactly what's going on with her, but like everyone else that we have an idea of what's going on. Like except for maybe Orugio as well, but Orugio doesn't really have like a conflict that we know quite yet.
Orugio.
That's the black haired.
Oh,
yeah, the guy with the black hat. That's
Ghetto. I think I'm calling him Ghetto.
Ghetto. Yeah.
I think I'm okay. That's also another. We're gonna work our way up to.
He is nice though. Like this dude, like he looks intimidating, but really
he's
like,
a sweetheart.
But he's really nice. Like like the steps, like the lights was his idea and stuff, and then
he's
he shows how all that works. Yeah, he really does. But like, I mean, like the character development, the characters' backstories, everything is fitting in exactly where they are supposed to be fitting in place. They just introduced two of the antagonists with the two brim caps. What's their names? I have it written somewhere. Caesarean, who is the invisible guy, the one at the end that was fighting on that.
The one that changed my little boy.
Yeah, that changed the little boy, but he's invisible, so like you can't unless you know with the cape. And then the main guy that we know so far is Iguin.
He's the one with the
eye and the little tassel. Yeah,
with the tassels.
They were like saying, oh, he's a brim cap. And I'm like, I don't see any brim cap with this guy.
He's got a mop on his face.
He has a mop. Yeah, that's not brim at all. No, that's a blatant lie.
Spray.
Yeah. So I think with those different kinds of aspects of it, like I'm just like, wow, okay, this is great. Then Coco's, I mean, the main girl, I mean, Coco, dude. Like Coco itself is going through the ringer. She is like legitimately there has not been a simple concept. It took her like 7 episodes just for her to get her full like the correct spell correctly on her. Yes, and it's amazing.
She's learning a thing that she no, I'm not saying that you are. What I'm saying is it's absurd that Coco is having to this thing that I don't even know what a comparable thing would be. It's as if like, okay, only special people can play instruments. Only special people can play the piano. And you're like, dang, that's crazy. It's Tchaikovsky's symphonies and concertos. I'm not allowed to do it. And then one day they're just like, hey, you need to do it right now. You've never touched a piano in your life. You need to do it right now.
It's like, good
luck. Your mom's life is on the line. So it's
no pressure.
No pressure. So yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's a lot. And she's still just the most positive little bubbly cherub of a sweetheart.
She's trying to make people all happy, like accept her as well. And then I just love the growth. Her growth is going to be insane. I will say, because like I think that like I think like her power isn't the spell itself. It actually was told like her power is her imagination of what those spells are going to be, because she's the one that's actually legitimately questioning how some of these spells are being done. And then she's the one that's live action experimenting on it, because when she's like, what if I reverse the deals and then see what's going to happen, and she does it, and it's like, oh, but what I like is that it's not done like cleanly. It's done like, oh, there's still work for improvement, and she's going to get better at doing it.
Yeah, she's not a Mary Sue. It doesn't come naturally to her immediately.
Exactly. Like she just questions the system of like, oh, okay, hey, this is how you do fire. It's like, why are we doing fire this way? What if we just put a longer line here and then see if it's what's going to happen? And then she does it, and then it's like, oh, sweet deal.
But sometimes it's not.
Oh,
though.
sometimes it's not.
Sometimes
right.
it's very much not.
Like the best one was when the dude, what's his name? His name is Tarta. Yeah, Tarta, the Silver Eyes. When she was sick.
You're gonna have to give me monikers for people because I do not know everybody's name. I know Coco and Kifri and Ghetto.
Yeah. Ghetto. It's not even his real name. When Tarta has a thing called Silver Eyes, which basically means that he can only see the only color that he can see in his view point of view is silver. So all colors, there's no colors, it's just silver. So when she was sick because of the stress and stuff that she's been experiencing, Tarta said that he knows a concoction that may be able to help her a little bit, alleviate the pain and stuff, but he can't see anything because the vials are not labeled and stuff.
Yeah, and all the medicines are different colors.
Right, exactly. So on the spot, she, even in her sickness, like she figures out like, oh, what if we like this spell will make it look like, show you the things that it used to be.
Yeah.
And then she didn't do it right, but then Tarta was able to finish what she was trying to do. And then she was like, okay, this is the spell that you create. She created the spell essentially. And I'm just like, that is freaking amazing.
Two things about that. First thing is, this is why you need diversity in the workplace, because you have this person who is not part of that coalition. She hasn't been born into magic. She hasn't been taught all of the stuffy magic rules. So she's coming into this with fresh eyes, and she can question things that people wouldn't even think to question, because it's always been, that's the way it's done. So you need fresh eyes, you need fresh imaginations in anything. It's always great to diversify the things that you're doing in any aspect. Right. Also, I forgot my second point. It was about the boy, and
also TBD.
I'll get to it.
Yeah,
you said something about the reverse. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I need a little chalkboard. If I'm not gonna interrupt you, I need a little marker board so I can write my points down.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, I think that, I just think that everything is just done structurally wise. The story is told correctly, or is being told very well. There's always an answer to. There's no Mary Sue. That so far, there hasn't been the Mary Sue of like things are not just it is what it is, or this everything can be explained in some sort of way. Like there was the episode of when the girls and the girls at Kifri was rescuing that group of people because the bridge went out when it was raining.
Oh my God! Another kick down the stairs.
Yeah, go for it.
You go first.
No,
because I have beef with that child.
Oh, that kid was stupid. Yeah.
Oh, watch your kids.
That kid had definitely had the Darwin Award.
Let him go. You can make another one. You can make another one. And your wife is a baddie. Just make another one.
I love that. It was so hilarious. I'm like, hey, I was trying to save the so-and-so. It's like, dude, it's not worth it. It's like, no. But then it's like, okay, well, we saved him. Oh, awesome. Hey, he found... He goes back down.
Just sit down. Just sit down. Let the kid go.
He goes back down on the ditch and he's like...
Like, what is even in the carriage? What is even in it?
Did we even find out what it was? I don't think we did. Don't. Yeah. So, like...
I'm so mad at that kid.
Let's play this
out.
Y'all
almost got my girl hurt.
He did.
And almost got my other... I don't like her yet. I'm getting there. Almost got her memories erased. See?
Yeah.
All because you wanted to go get your... All right.
Yeah. No, it's just it was so funny. Let's lay it out. So basically what happened was that so there was a heavy rainstorm, and then there were the regular people that were going through to trying to go through the path to go and go to the town.
It's like
with
people
a lot
carrying supplies.
Supplies and stuff. So apparently the bridge went out, and the supplies went into the river, but it caused but some people were stuck inside that carriage. And then they were asking for help. I don't know why I'm looking over here, but they're asking for help. Yeah, they're asking for help, and when they're asking for help, they got Kifri and the group came to their assistance
reluctantly. Sometimes they're really weird about not helping.
Right. Well, Kifri was like, "Oh, I need to protect the girls for some odd reason." It's like it's raining.
Well, these girls also are not. They kind of bad too.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm of the era of the kids just sit down and be seen not heard type of thing. All these kids in anime, I'm like, if y'all don't sit down, because he told them like, hey, I'm gonna be back. Just sit there. And they're like, we're gonna go too. And he's like, you literally can't. And they're just like, but we are. And I'm like,
yeah, I know. Right?
I don't think. Okay,
it's
so
like you know, but you know what it is. It's just kids being the savior of the universe for in the world of anime.
they read too many YA novels.
Yeah, pretty much. So basically, they come to their aid. This dumb kid, like I didn't know his name. I even wrote his name down.
Darwin, just call him Darwin.
Yeah, Darwin. No Noah, which his name No Noah.
How do you have so many names? Just a whole list. Yeah, that's impressive.
I put the list
you have,
of
like
people.
Even people I didn't know we were going to talk about.
Oh man, yeah, there was a lot of people though too, which is crazy.
Yeah,
No Noah. He gets stuck in the inside this carriage. They come and they find a way. They save him. They save him and his mom and stuff. They put him back into the area and stuff. Yeah, and so something happens. Kiefer has to go somewhere else. Like he had to step away, but Agate and Coco were the only two that were there. During this time, everyone's gonna wait till everyone's happy. Everyone's perfectly
Literally
fine. Everyone is safe.
Fine.
Yeah, everyone is safe. And then they're like, "Hey, where did No Noah go?" And like, okay, and this isn't like a small like a crevice, a small little like downhill thing.
This is like deep riverbank, like a river and a. I don't know what to call it.
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
This kid, like somehow,
canyon. It's a canyon.
This kid was like, it had to have been at least 4 stories down. Like it was like this kid. You see this tree that's already down on the ground. It's all muddy and stuff. He goes all the way down because he sees a shiny thing. Let's just say the shiny thing. He sees the shiny thing and he's like, "Oh, it's close. I can pick it up." And then so his dad looks at it. He finds that his kid's all the way down to the ground again. He's back in danger zone levels. And then there's a mudslide causes everything to go down on him. So
and get Coco caught in it as well because she's close enough to where the land slides with her on it.
Yes, exactly. So now Coco and No Noah is now stuck in this mud and gunk and all this. No Noah's even worse because he's under this rock or something.
Yeah, he's knocked unconscious or whatever.
Yeah, knocked unconscious underneath a deal. And now they need to save him once again with Coco there too. Lost her stuff. And they can't show magic because it's the rule. They can, if they show magic, then they can get their minds erased or whatever. So like they ended up fixing this while Agate was distracting them while Coco figured out a way to use like the limited abilities that she had to fly him back up in the air.
Because she's still a very fledgling witch. Yeah, like she doesn't. It's only been a couple weeks, months.
Yeah, a couple weeks. I don't even know, but like it was really short. It was very close to this point. They find a way to rescue him, but then now it's like this dude's now paralyzed. I mean, I'm assuming this kid. The kid doesn't move.
I don't know.
The kid's broken.
Well, then maybe he'll sit his ass down somewhere.
It's like now, and
not get in trouble anymore.
See, this is what you did. You lost your legs. How's that feel? That's what the dad should have said.
The dad was being obnoxious too, so he didn't have to. He was too busy yoinking up these kids trying to get his.
I feel that this isn't the first time for No Noah though. I really
God no.
I think that he gets in this troubles all the time, and just by the 2 instances in the media.
It's a wonder he's lived as long as he has.
Yeah, it's amazing that he's like 9.
Right.
It's crazy. But anyways, I digress. So let's moving on though. So who is the real villains of the series to you?
That's a really good question.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the villains of this year? Well, Agate. Is that her name? Agate's part of it.
Really?
I think because I don't know what the Brim Hats are doing yet.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I don't mind if Coco goes a little rogue. I think that it could probably benefit the witching world if she maybe got a little whatever. It did okay, the Brim Hats did change my little sweet baby into a wolf, whatever that was.
It wasn't that's the Brim Hats, it's that one guy in the Brim Hats.
Well, sure. That I'm sure you think the rest of them are going to be like, hey, man, that was too far. I don't think they're going to object. Hey, man, we had a line and you crossed it. I don't think they're going to sound
like that. The Brim Hats sound like that.
I think that the real villain is, I think it's the stuffy witches. I think it's
Yeah.
the stuffy witches. I think that because they are trying so hard to uphold this air of stuffy witchdom,
Mm.
that I think things are going undone. I think people are going unhelped, and I think that uh, I think that just I'm not pro segregation. I guess.
Yeah, you're definitely not
That's all it is.
I mean, it's kind of crazy that you have to say that.
It is. Well, sometimes in this day and age.
You know, like,
but also agate. It's all those stuffy witches and then also separate agate, because what is wrong with you?
I'm not pro segregation and agate.
That's inclusion.
You go out of your way to bring agate
her
into
in.
it. Yeah.
Yes, that's inclusion.
Just agate just is just I won't say misunderstood, but it's just that she's a stiff. She's a real weird, crazy stiff, probably because of what's going on with her, what's going on in her history of it, because she's technically a reject of her family. She's the black sheep of her family, and so she wanting to get her the approval of that family to do all of that.
I feel like she has she's probably got a lot of she's gonna end up being one of my favorites, because I love a character development story. And maybe I liked Bakugo from Jump, even though this is reminiscent of Bakugo.
Yeah.
Damn it, is this a Bakugo situation?
Wait, Bakugo from Hunter x Hunter?
No. From My Hero.
Oh.
Because Bakugo,
I never liked Bakugo.
I loved him immediately. He's one of my feral babies. Him, Killua, and Inosuke make up my 3 feral babies. I love them both, all 3. But it's kind of similar in the sense that Coco is an outsider. She gets brought into the fold, and Agate is like, never, I'll never like you, and is so down on her, and she just beats her down verbally. I feel like physically, if she ever got the chance, and Bakugo had this big realization of his inadequacies. I think that Agate's gonna have the same thing, and then they end up working together, and it's like a big character development moment, a lot of growth. I think that I see that in her future, but for some reason I just don't like her as much as I like Bakugo. Well, the story's parallel, and I don't like it.
That doesn't necessarily mean that she's the villain, though.
She's one of them.
You making it sound very like, oh, she's gonna go dark.
She won't go dark. She's just going dark on my girl. I don't like that.
She is technically.
Coco is trying her best. Her mother is in crystals right now.
Yes.
And you have the audacity.
Her brother's safe in crystals, though. So,
supposedly.
Yeah, that is true. Supposedly. We'll see. But
what do you think the villain is?
I mean, I agree that I think it's definitely
Agate. I also agree.
No, I don't think it's Agate. I don't think it's Agate. I'm not as crazily heavy stricken on
leave
it
her
with
alone.
Agate. I am leaving her alone. You're the one that's
Coco.
Oh yeah.
Agate needs to leave Coco alone.
Yeah, I think the systematic order of magic itself definitely feels like there is a thing. There's a thing that's going on, and then plus there's just a lot of little things. I'm also really kind of sus on Kefri.
I want to talk about that. I don't want to end this conversation before we talk about Kefri.
Yeah,
and we can do it whenever you want, but I have thoughts on Kefri.
Yeah, Kefri is we know Kefri is a good mage, and he's a powerful mage. But however, we know that he seems like he's a little bit of an outsider too, even within the world of magic itself. And we know that he only has one eye because of the because there was an incident that happened, but we don't know what happened, not yet. And
clearly feels like there's vengeance in his heart.
Oh no, definitely.
Yeah, so.
Well, yeah, especially the means of what he did. Remember he wiped the memory of that one guy as well, because he was looking into, because apparently brimmed hats use their own blood inside of their ink, which causes it to amplify the potency of the magic itself. So they got a little bit of a sample, and then they realized oh wow, this is what was going on. And he tried to do it. He tried to reverse engineer it himself, and then he gets kind of
it gets out of hand.
It gets out of hand, and then one of the brim hats was shown in him. I'm pretty sure that was really him. I don't think it was an image or something. Yeah. But but then he's says something small about it, saying I lost my eye and my you ruined my life kind of thing because of the brim hat. So he has vengeance in his mind.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, do you remember the cold stares that he sometimes do?
And that's what I'm saying. I feel, yes, to your question. Was there more to that?
No, go for it.
I feel like Kiefer has this dual personality thing, and it makes it, he seems so sinister sometimes because he'll do these coin flips where he's talking to his proteges, and he'll be like, "Oh, sweet babies, we're just gonna go do a thing. If you ever do it," and this is like, who is this person?
Right?
Who is like anybody else? Anybody who even slightly ruffles Kiefer's feathers, it's a totally different person. The eyes change, the voice, the tone. He's just so dark and sinister, but then he's able to flip so quickly back to, "Oh, it's just me, silly Kiefer."
Yeah.
And I'm like, that. Anybody who has that type of switch that quickly and easily, it's suspicious.
It's like, what's his name in Bleach back in the day when the was a part of the main one of the bad guys.
Aizen?
Yeah, Aizen. Because Aizen was like, at first you did not even expect Aizen with the glasses and stuff. And you're like, okay, cool. But then all of a sudden he was the main mastermind of all of that.
Yes.
This is I mean, I don't know if it's going to get to that extent because but I do know that I feel that if the organization of magic is sus, and then this guy who's already in the gray line between the borders of the organization and the brim hats, then I feel like that guy could easily flip the switch. Can easily flip a switch, especially from what we're seeing right now of him. And I think that it would suck. It would be him versus Alderugio. What's his name?
Ghetto?
Yeah. Because that's I feel like that's something's gonna happen in the future because I just don't trust this system. This order just seems very weird to me.
Agreed.
And I feel like they just treated the brim hats as outcasts because they didn't want to follow that same kind of order.
Agreed. Now, okay, 2 questions. I don't know which one is going to So, I feel okay. Do you feel like Kiefer would put Coco in danger in order to get whatever this thing is that he's searching for? Because he is
ends justify the means kind of thing.
Yes, because he has no problem bulldozing over anyone else, and I feel like his nurturing of Coco is not that of, I need to take care of this innocent child. It's, I need to take care of my investment.
Using it as a tool.
Yes.
It's a good question. It's hard because I don't it's hard because I think Coco's too new right now, but I wouldn't put it past him. I can easily see him maybe when she's kind of, proves herself and stuff. Cause right now, I mean, she's at a level where she's not, adequate at anything. But when she does start learning and stuff, and then because it seems like he's using, I mean, these situations that are always seems like they're coming across to her is like, in a way though, when you think about it, he is technically using that because he knows that he got the idea, like he realized that the brim caps did reach out to Coco before. And then she's using him, and he's using her as a source to get closer to the brim caps already as it is.
It's bait. It's like, hey, is this what you're looking for? I have beef with you. Come get it.
Yeah, I think absolutely that he would definitely do that. Because I don't think that he's doing it in the kindness of his own heart towards all of this. So and the reason why he didn't immediately erase her memory is because she's the only lead to the brim caps that he's been trying to get to. So no, absolutely. I don't think he would.
Okay,
I can easily see he would.
That implies that Kiefer is a nefarious actor. So I have a follow-up question. He's taken in all of these outcast children, the ones where the other mentor, like the more stuffy witches, do not want them because they don't fit the mold. He's taking in all of these other girls who are not, is that out of the kindness of his heart, or is there nefarious reasons behind that? Is he just a quirky guy who likes to take in other quirky students, or is this also like, I need to mold these moldable children who are on the fray of this society, and we're gonna build something different to combat. I'm going to conspiracy theory myself.
I don't know about I mean, you can have two things and be the same, they could be correct, So I think in these kind of cases, I think that these kids are misfits.
Yeah,
regardless.
Misfits, that's the word.
And I think that how Kifri does magic kind of reflects the kind of person that he is, and I think that maybe he sees the same kind of thing with these with Agate, Rishi, and Tetia.
Mhm.
So I think that like when he sees that that they're getting rejected, but and I think he probably see a piece in them to go do that. But I don't think it's going to be like she's doing it for the ends to justify the means of what he's trying to do, because because the one thing that you can say about him is that he is protecting them. So like he is trying to protect them as much as they possibly can, and then, and he's very restrictive on them, because remember, like, to a point where he didn't want Agate to do certain things way later than where she needed to be.
Fair.
So I don't think that like that his means for the other girls are the same means that he's doing for Coco. So so I think that he's just doing it because that's what he does. That's
so
his
he's
job.
just quirky mage who likes to take in misfits. All right. And then for, just say his name, his real name. Alarugio.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a cool name.
It is cool.
That's such a cool name. I've been doing him a disservice calling him ghetto. He is also very similar to Kifri in the fact that, yes, he's one of the people who are supposed to be upholding the rules, but he kind of plays it fast and loose. He's doing the bare minimum to check the box of, okay, I'm here, I'm monitoring this situation, but I'm letting a lot of things slide.
That's exactly what he is. I think that he's like, I don't think it's like to the extreme to Kifri, but he's definitely turning a blind eye. He's very empathetic. He's a very empathetical person. That's why I think that's what makes him a lot different than what other people in his class or what he's supposed to do, because the security, I guess, of the coven. So he's very understanding towards what they're trying to do, and he's definitely still a protector itself. So
when Kifri goes rogue,
I think they're going to fight.
You think so?
Oh, I think they're definitely going to fight.
Okay, so you think that he's not going to be swayed by whatever Kifri's beliefs are. You think he's going to have to be like, hey, I've got to follow the rules, man.
If a brim cap is in front of Kifri, and then like in front of Kifri in the situation where the coven is there and present and stuff, and then he decides that he wants to go after the brim cap over protecting the girls, I bet you he's going to step in.
If it comes to protecting the girls, yes, because I think he has a bond with those girls. But I just mean, if you get to a point where the ghetto gojo situation, where one person is by the book and the other person is going rogue, is the person who's by the book going to try to bring them back? Like, hey, this is against the rules.
I don't think he will.
You don't think that Alarugio is going to bring Kifri back?
You have a good straight sentence and all of a sudden slow it down.
I had to remember it. I was remembering it syllable by syllable. So you don't think he's going to pull Kifri back in? You think he's going to be like, do what you got to do? Yeah,
I think that what's going to end up happening is that they're going to fight, and then I think Coco's the one that would try to rein him back, if anything, because like Coco, it has no skin in the game, really. She doesn't know what the ultimate goals are for the brim caps or for her, and then all she cares about is rescue his mom. And I think that the person that's helping her in her mind is Kifri. So I think to bring Kifri back I think she will be a big part of it. But right now, I don't trust Kifri. I would love to trust him, but I just don't trust him. Especially the times when you just see him just go that stone cold face. You remember the time when he gets hit by the rock at the end?
Yeah.
And then he just wakes up because they were like touching him, and then
he like grabs Coco's hand kind of rough, and I'm like, oh, what was that?
Exactly. It's like, oh, that's that blind rage. You don't know what's going to happen. You know, it's just like these little things are just make you kind of like. Make him like, okay, what is this guy up to?
I don't know. I want him to be bad. I'm excited for him to. I love that though.
Yes.
Which is going to be funny come our next episode. I have different thoughts.
Dude, yeah. I mean, God, dude, like, I hope season 2 is not going to be there we're not going to wait long for season 2.
Also I hope not either, because they ended this show weirdly. I'm sick of anime. Recently, there's been this epidemic of anime just ending mid-sentence almost. It's like they don't. I get leaving on cliffhangers, but that wasn't there should have been one more episode. It feels like these shows are ending before they're actually ending.
But this is one thing. This is the salts I have on this, and this is why I think this is my theory of it.
Okay.
Back in the day when like series were being released, you didn't know there was going to be a second season or not. You didn't like, you were praying that there will be. But it was
fair.
It was incredibly rare for a series to be like season 2 of so and so is coming and stuff like that. So what most people did was episode 13 was either the fun, happy-go-lucky, whatever end series, or to a point they're going to try to encapsulate everything as much as they possibly can to finish whatever story they were there, and then pray to God that there's going to be a second season. So that was a lot. There's a lot of series that did that, and that was it. Now, in 2026, we now know, like, when you see a series end like that, you could easily say, not saying that it's a good thing or a bad thing, but you can easily say there is obviously going to be a part 2. Or there's obviously going to be a season 2.
It's just annoying.
This is a more blatant way of saying it, because I mean, episode I think it was 12. Was it 12 or 13? Anyways, 13. The last episode of this was so open-ended, because it was just like, okay, we know that, because we knew it was going to be a to be continued or something like that, but it didn't even say it at the end.
It didn't, but it felt, the episode before it felt more like a cliffhanger than this one. It literally just felt like they stopped talking in the middle of a sentence.
Did it and just like, okay.
Same thing with Don Don. Whenever season 2 ended.
Yeah, with the kiss. The kiss.
No. That was season
kiss.
3. I'm talking about season 2, where Momo's about to get attacked in the bath house.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She like gets attacked, and then it just ends, and it's like, see you next season. It's like, no.
They just
stop it right before or stop it right after. That's crazy.
Yeah. So like they're just going under the assumption that that there's going to be another season. Because like just now that we know that that they're not going to finish it at that point. Then immediately after that, you saw Crunchyroll be like, okay, season 2 was announced like the next day.
You know what I think it is? I think there's an art form to a good cliffhanger.
Oh, agreed.
And I don't think that, I feel like
they're definitely not there.
Yeah, and it's just how it seems like that's might be just the vibe of this generation of anime right now. I think
it's just, it is straight up. I just think, I'm not going to call it. I'm just going to call it how it is. They're just lazy. Because
it feels a little bit like it. Crazy to say about this type of show. Yeah. But it's crazy to say about either of those shows. But yes, it's the fade out of, I don't know. It just seems as if they don't know how to wrap up a story in a way that makes you go like, oh, I can't wait to see the next one. It's just guess we have to wait till next season. It's two different.
What if they've already made the season 2, but the higher up said we're going to do a part 1 and a part 2? That's the ones I hate. It's like the ones where where they're like, okay, we're going to do part 1 to 12. That's actually what Frieren did. When I think about it, when Frieren first came out, the first season of Frieren came out, I was like, oh, okay, so part 1 was announced, and then we're going to do this. We're going to stop at this episode. We'll take a 6-month break, and then we're going to do the other part and stuff like that.
That's so it's different.
So I maybe because I don't think that they were testing it. I think that because this clearly was, there was going to be more. There was episode 14. They already knew that there was going to be more that was coming in hand, but they just decided to just say, this is the halfway point. We're going to stop till winter 2026.
I guess
that's where I'm kind of going.
And if that is the case, if you have done a whole like the 28 episodes and you do want to do a break, I guess you can't then create a cliffhanger, because once you watch it all the way through, like I am, I didn't watch it in real time, so it would be weird to see a random cliffhanger episode and then just go on to the next episode right away. But like, that was weird. So I guess in that sense, I guess that's.
That makes sense. But then again, like, we're given the benefits of the doubt. We don't know if that's what it is until it happens. It's still terrible. Yeah, it's very terrible on that. But good night. Yeah, the way the last episode was like, wow, this, like, they are basically in mid-fight.
It would be like if we just shut this podcast off right now.
Yeah, it's like we're just done. It's literally like, let's say the last fight in MHA when he's fighting what's his name?
Shigaraki?
Yeah, Shigaraki. Then all of a sudden you see the midpoint when after he gets to, like, they're at the climax of the fight, and they decide to just
cut the show off, and they're just like, see you later.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did with this one. I was like, wow, that was one thing I didn't like about it. So, but did you have a favorite episode of the season?
I really like it's between two. It's between the episode where Coco gets sick and Silver Eyes has to reverse engineer. I really like any time where the characters are having to think outside of the box to fix a problem that they have no control over. So I like that one, and I like the episode where the blue-haired girl, what's her name?
Oh, Riche.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's a weird way to spell it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's like Richeh. Yeah, and it's short for something, but I can't remember.
Yeah, and I'm thinking of the long version of it because it was really pretty. But either way, I like the episode where she gets goaded into taking the test, where they have the little puffer penguin, griffin looking things, and whenever they get down into the serpent passage, she's like, you know what? I'm gonna do this my way. You guys figure it out, but y'all are not going to stifle my creativity. And that might be my favorite episode just because it has real-time consequences. It's uplifting and also has real-time consequences because she's putting her foot down. I am my own person. I want to write my own spells. I have this level of creativity that is being stifled by the stuffy witches. But then you immediately see the ramifications of that because somebody gets kidnapped or, whatever, they get put into danger. And Agate is like, you cannot help this boy because you don't have the necessary skills in order to be useful. You only know 10 spells because you made those 10 spells. Yeah. You don't know any of the standard things that need to happen. So it's interesting for her to feel this empowerment and then also be not humbled because that sounds malicious, but just have her eyes open to like, okay, maybe there is some merit in learning the basics.
The realization of like, listen, it's like you are not you don't know everything. Yes. And like it's just that, but that shows you how damaged that she is though too. Not to her fault, but rather to the fact that her original master, was an asshole too. Yeah. Because like
they all seem to be.
Yeah. It seemed like well, I mean, like I said, higher class, I guess, these people have their own things. But Richie is a very interesting case for me because like I was thinking the same thing. I was like, yeah, it's cool. More power to you that you're wanting to do your own spells. But why are you so adamant of not learning anything else though? Yeah. That's what was very weird. That's like, oh, I'm good at mathematics now, so I'll just be the best mathematics person, period.
So I won't learn English.
So I won't learn how to read. I don't know how to learn how to write. I was like, no, I'm going to just do this. And I'm like, what? Like, why would you do that to yourself? But yeah, so I'm hopefully she's definitely going to become better out of all of this.
She's going to be so good because she's going to have a level of creativity that nobody else has. Yeah. She and Coco are going to be so unstoppable. And then with Agate figuring her things out, because she's very strong in her own right. She's she's very by the book, but in a way that's like it's sometimes you need that regimented person because they put things into perspective. Yeah. You need anyway,
uniformed or rules of some sort.
Yes.
Like, to kind of keep you in that check of some sort.
Your favorite episode?
Okay, I was actually thinking. You remember when they went to the store to go find Coco her what was it?
The pen.
The pen wand. Do you know that she never got that in the whole
I know she didn't. No, because Silver Eyes is gonna make it for her now. But no, you're right. She does not have it.
It's like they went to the shop like
two times. Twice, 2 or 3 times, yes. And she still does not have that pen.
Yeah, it's still like, hey, the pen is not gonna give it to himself. We're here
at
for
this point. You might as well whittle your own because
we see the pen at the beginning of the well, no. We see the pen at the either the intro or the outro. I can't remember because it's a rock pen because it's supposed to be like, remember her thing is that she's really good at lines, but she uses a rock. Yeah. So that big fat one, like that's her pen. I
guess I haven't noticed it.
Yeah, I was just like, cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like not there.
No
anytime soon. It's coming like 2 or 3 more months. My favorite episode. That's a really good question because like I was thinking about it. I really like their escape from the maze.
Really?
Because like the whole thing of like, Tetia, they showed Tetia learning, like showing off her thing. And then they broke down exactly what they're like, it's like, well, we can't do it this way because it's not, it won't suffice onto the, the size of the deals and stuff. But I liked it when Cal Kiefer got them out and stuff and everything, and saw like that was just beautiful art. I mean, like just the animations what made me like it so much.
God,
I didn't really care about like them, like, you know, but the realizations, like, you know, how they kind of figured out the issue. They try to, you know, they fixed it up. They made her spell actually useful somewhat, and everything. And but just them escaping, the whole escape sequence of it was actually pretty cool to me. And then it's just like the animation of this series is just like to a level that I haven't seen in a long time.
Amazing. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm really like, I think it's not the fact that, I mean, it's hard to say a favorite episode because there's just a lot that's happening in this whole series. But I just like that part, those points, because of just how everything, like, animated wise, was just beautiful.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So
I have one little random tidbit of information. Did you know that the hex code, like the color hex code for Coco's hair, is Coco?
Oh, it is?
It's like, it's C0, C0, C0.
Oh, that is hilarious. I wonder if that, oh no, that has to
did on purpose, yes.
That has to be. That's hilarious. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, so let me see what's left. Okay, who were some of your favorite characters of the show?
I love Aluigi.
Alarugio.
I love him so much. I know his name.
So I
love him.
You're
I
like
did
that.
Oh, besties. I just call him Al. See, that's why I don't know his name very well, because we on nickname basis. I love Al. I did not at first. I have a tendency to. I'm bad. I have a bad picker. I do not like the right characters at the right times. I'll be like, oh, this is my favorite character, and they're like a demon evil person. I'm like, dang. And then I'll hate a character, and they'll be like the most altruistic sweet baby, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm not good at this.
You know how to pick them.
I'm terrible. I like Al. I hated him at first. And I really like the silver eyes boy.
Tarta.
That one.
Yes.
What is her name? Reishi.
Oh, Reishi, yeah.
Reishi.
Yeah.
She's growing on me. She was obnoxious at first. I also really I know you haven't listened to it, but I really like her voice actress. It's a very interesting, very muted, I don't really have much to say about this type of voice actress.
Really?
It's really cool. She's like a tone that's really interesting. Yeah, those three are probably my favorite. Coco is nice, but she kind of has main character syndrome, in the sense of maybe it's not syndrome. It's her, nobody's favorite character is ever really the main character.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny, because like the main character has a probably the most restrictive amounts of rules that they have to reside in, and everyone else is a little bit more open into different kinds of things.
Yeah, they have to fit in a box, and unfortunately, that doesn't give them a lot of leeway to be like morally gray or unlikable at times or whatever. So Coco's cute, and I think she does the job for what her role is supposed to be, but definitely that triangle of characters: Al, Tarta, and Reishi.
Okay, so there you go.
I don't know if that's
the triangle.
I'll have to get their names right if I'm gonna.
Well, you know, I was saying his name wrong. It was Alrugio, so not Alrugio, but
that's what I just call him.
Alrugio.
Alrugio.
Al.
Well, I guess it's weird that I call him Al then, huh?
I didn't want to correct you. I was like, you know what?
You're the one that gave me the misinformation in the first place.
One vowel, as opposed to like. I added a vowel.
I trusted this man. Trusted this man. Never again. Yeah. Another villain that I thought I liked at first.
Well, I guess you have your type there.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, it's hard to even say what my favorites are. There were just too many.
Really?
Like, dude, there was just, like the only person I probably didn't really click with is Tetia, because I don't really.
Pink hair girl?
Yeah, I'm not really. Yeah, she's just there, right now. But like everyone had was made it really cool, except Tetia and Nonoa, because Nonoa is basically Darwin.
Who cares about that kid? Yeah, that's the villain of the story.
I feel like he's gonna it would be crazy if he comes back.
He better not come back.
That would be hilarious.
Come back in a freaking stretcher.
He comes back. He's like upside down on a tree. It's like, hey, I found this.
Oh my gosh.
This dude's gonna be paraplegic at the end of it.
God.
So though, I mean, like, everyone is good. I mean, Coco, Coco's probably out of that list. You're right. Coco's probably at the bottom, but that's not a bad thing. It's just like, there's a lot of things that I like her as the protagonist.
Yeah, the bottom of a stacked list is not bad.
I know, right? Like, I mean, Agate, at first I didn't like Agate. Originally, I was kind of in the same camp, but I kind of was like, now when I kind of had an understanding of where she's coming from, I was understanding why she's such a hard ass at this point. Okay. Yeah.
I wasn't sure what word you were going to land on there.
I was like, wait, she's 12.
I was going to say, be careful. Yeah. Can't be too mean.
Yeah. But then, what's called Riche is, at first, same thing. I didn't really like Riche at first because, I thought she was just there, as Tetia's, sidekick or something. Yeah. But then she's, kind of opening up, but then at the same time I was like, yeah, you're kind of stubborn. You're really stubborn to your levels.
They are children, though.
Yeah, they are children, and I mean, and that's why I'm giving them the pass on that. Besides Tetia, because Tetia, I just don't know what she's like. All we know is that she wanted to create magic of her own, and
they're children with a level of freedom. Yes, they have a lot of burden of rules and propriety, but they have a level of freedom that I imagine would make a child rambunctious and hard-headed.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they're where their parents, although their parents are terrible, but yeah, you're at summer camp.
Yeah.
You're at witch summer camp. Yeah. So who doesn't act a fool at summer camp?
Right? Exactly. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I won't say I have a favorite then because it's just too many.
Give me a top 3. Give me a triangle.
Oh, the triangle. Okay, the triangle. You're not gonna do the whole.
I was gonna get copyrighted. It'll come after
us. Top 3. Okay, I definitely would say Keyfree is on that list. So Keyfree's good. Even though we don't trust Keyfree right now.
That's okay. I like a morally great person.
Yeah. Riche is a really good one too. I would agree. And let's see. Can't do Agate. I think Agate. No, I said I can't do Agate. So it would have to be either Coco, Tarta, or it's really gonna be between Coco and Tarta.
Okay, so you have.
I would say Coco. Coco over Tarta. I like Tarta. I think Tarta is going to be a big piece somewhere somehow. Mm-hmm. But I think now it's that he's kind of slowly figuring out that he did magic and stuff. Yeah. He'll get it to work. Yeah. He'll get it to work some way, and I think that's going to be really cool. So I'm really looking forward to seeing his growth as well.
Agreed.
So final question: were there anything in the show that you didn't like?
I don't think so. Nothing really stood out except for that ending. There really wasn't anything that was egregious. Mm-hmm. It wasn't anything egregious. No, I don't think so. Not because it's such a perfect show, but because it's like a Miyazaki movie. You just kind of going about, you're just on the journey.
Yeah, the one thing you really have to give it to, the fact that 12 episodes, it is very easy to get yourself off off the path of what you're trying to portray. When for instance, the last thing we were talking about, what was the name of the series we talked about last time? Clevetis. Yeah, we thought that, oh wow, episode 1. Banger. We thought this was going to be a good story, and then we're like, what the hell is happening at the end of all of this?
You can't just keep it together for 12 episodes.
Exactly. Yeah, I know exactly, but the way that this storytelling has fit into it, it's everything can be explained in some sort of way of it. It's there's not one thing that you could just ask, or that something that's happened to be where is this, or why was she able to power her thing dried up the river, and then you found out the reason why was because what the ink wasn't tainted. Hers. Yeah, it was tainted ink, and I was like, oh, pretty cool. And it's what's the tainted ink? Oh, the brim caps use the blood within themselves to make the ink to be more potent for whatever spells that they're using and stuff. And I'm like, what? It's you can explain everything. That's what that's what I love about it. I was incredible. The only thing I didn't like really was the order. The Red Hats.
Well, okay, you didn't like. Well, you didn't like them, as in you wish they would have changed the way that they were structured in the show, or you just don't like them.
I just don't like them.
Oh well, that's you're not supposed to.
Yeah, well,
I don't think you're supposed to.
I know. I'm not saying to change the structure of the show. No, absolutely not. I just don't like them. I mean, I just needed to be on this podcast to say I don't like the Red Caps.
Oh, fair enough.
The Red Caps. That guy was like the vice captain is such a dick. I was just like,
Not though.
That gave him the pass.
Not the worst paper.
Let's calm down. What's his name? Easties. That's
crazy
his name.
that you have these names already. Easties.
Yeah, that's one side.
We're gonna have to need a.
Yeah. These people love vowels.
As well.
These people really love vowels. I mean, yeah. But so he was a dick. I did not like, I mean, he was basically give me a reason and then your mind is good. Your mind is mine.
I don't even need a reason.
Yeah.
Give me the perception of a reason.
He was like judge, jury, and executioner on Coco
literally.
Immediately. Like, dude, Coco's like 12 or 13 years old.
Maybe.
But,
yeah.
Actually, he was going to do that to both of them.
Yes.
Her and Agate.
Yes.
Yeah, so no.
And everybody down there too. Like he was done. Dude was.
You know what he was? He was basically that police officer that pulls you over because your taillight was out. Because he was just like the reason why he was even suspecting was because of the river drying up. And then he's like, was like, wow, okay. Like, what the hell is happening?
They got there quick too.
They did. They were
like there's some dark magic. You teleported there? I don't think you're supposed to be able to teleport, sir. They got there real fast.
Yeah, I know. It's so crazy. Oh man. Okay. So we're at the moment of truth.
Yes.
Tiffany, what is your rating for Witch Hat Atelier? Big head.
Tis a corazon.
Oh, corazon.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good show.
Yes.
Good show. It's got I don't really have any. I don't have anything. I don't have any notes. It's not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen enough of it, and it's a little too slow.
Mm-hmm.
Not in a bad way. It's slow burn. It's too much of a slow burn for me to give it a Spike Spiegel. But I feel like slow burn, like a.
Okay. No, I know what you mean with slow burn. Yeah.
I mean, it's a journey. It's a journey, and you're on the journey, and I think it's going to be a drawn out journey. A lot happens. I'm not saying a lot doesn't happen, but we're moving through the world at a pace that is appropriate for her learning magic.
Mm-hmm.
She really hadn't learned that much.
No, she probably only learned she's really only learned one true, she knows two spells.
Couple, yeah.
She knows fire and she knows wind.
Yeah.
But she can do that consistently with no problem.
Yes. So we're moving about the world at a good pace. A lot of things are happening, but the actual progression of the story is a little slower, which it should be. It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy show. Right. It should be like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
absolutely.
Corazon. It's got room. It's got room to be a Spike Spiegel. It's beautiful. So there, yeah, but yeah, that's all right.
So you're talking about the overall. So it's possible it can be a Spike Spiegel. I mean, but it depends on the story. If it gets where the story's going to go. I was being
nice. It's very difficult to get to a Spike. It's very difficult.
It is very difficult. It needs to be very difficult.
Yeah, I was just being nice. It's probably going to remain a Corazon unless they mess up.
That's the one thing I'm worried about. Yeah. If the story's I will say this is making me want to go read the manga just to see how this is going to be.
So impatient, you mango reader.
Well,
so
dude, okay, you're right. I'm gonna wait. How long?
No, fair. As I said it. I realized I was stupid. All right. All right. So we doing? Is this a Tequila Gundam or is this gonna be one of your?
This is not a Tequila Gundam. This is.
Not Tequila. That's your 3.
Yeah, this is definitely a Zoro.
Okay.
I don't think it's perfect. I agree. I don't think that it's hard for me to say a perfect. I don't think I have a perfect series. Period. I don't have any perfect series. They always have a fault in itself.
It should, but sometimes the emotionality of it should override the fault.
I don't think I've come across anything like that.
That's crazy. You have a ice box where your heart used to be.
1 point up is like a 4 is perfectly fine.
No, yeah, it is. It's great, but you should have a 5 somewhere. You have no 5s?
I have no 5s.
I am terrified of. I did not know this going into Full Metal Alchemist.
I told you multiple times that
I didn't know this going into Full Metal Alchemist that you didn't have any 5.
That's why when you said a 5, that's why.
I made a lot of promises.
I was like, okay, that's why I was like, wow, you got like you got some high praise here going on.
You were
none.
I know the stick was so far up there. I'm gonna get it out though.
Okay, well,
oh Lord,
when you said a 5, I was like, okay.
I didn't know you had no 5.
No 5s. It's like, I mean, my favorite series are not even 5. So like, I've just like it. Like, I don't even know what I would constitute as a 5 myself. I'm trying to figure out like what would be perfect for what would be a 5 for me, and I still can't.
Okay, this is gonna require an off-camera conversation because I want to ask you, but I know we're running out of time.
Yeah.
Because like I'm curious. Does a 5 just mean there are no faults?
No, not physical faults. It's like I guess it's not hasn't been a series that really 100% meet like made me kind of feel
Is it the feel
anything
of
to
a
it.
5?
I guess it's a feel of a 5 because like I don't think it's anything that's gone to that extent for me. Yeah, it's a crazy.
I do have an ice box,
especially how many series there are.
You have seen hundreds of thousands of anime.
I've seen so much different series. I've really liked a lot of them, but it's nothing that would be like, oh, this is my go-to. If I had to say a 5, if there's close,
no, you don't.
If there was any 5, I would have to say Spirited Away because I could watch Spirited Away multiple times and like it'll be perfectly fine. But like but overall in my mind, I've always thought that it wasn't like a perfect movie. I thought it was like a 4.
Well, yeah, it's not going to be perfect. I have 2 5s, and neither of them are perfect.
Yeah,
but they're 5s because they made me feel in my heart.
I'm trying to explain your
trying to get the Grinch's
human emotions.
Yes, trying to get the Grinch's heart to grow 3 sizes or however many sizes.
Well, I
no
mean,
5s.
No 5s.
All right, y'all.
So,
do you guys have drop your 5-star anime in the comments, or if you don't have one, drop that too because that's.
I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one out there.
All right.
I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. But I would say this is definitely one of my favorites. This is definitely my favorites of 26. The Zoro is just, I mean, like it's a strong Zoro for me. But the level of everything that like the animation is just incredible. The music is just like the ambient music is great. Yes. And it matches perfectly. Characters are like make you care. You make it like to say that like Coco, like I'm not even putting Coco aside because like I usually don't put the protagonist, but the fact that you care about everybody like in this whole story, maybe excluding Tetia because we don't know where Tetia's at yet.
Poor girl.
There's gonna be time. There may be time when she's gonna break up.
Backstory.
Yeah, she's gonna have a One Piece level
backstory.
I know, right? She's like the only one that's going to be like the one that's going to make you have a single tear in your eye after you watch the video. Yeah, like makes you like all the characters are just great in this. Yeah. The bad guys are just great in this. With the brim caps and stuff. It makes you wanting more, especially episode 13 because 13 just like. Just says, okay, this is episode so and so. It's like, hey, is there gonna be episode 14? Maybe, you know. So yeah, I love it. I loved it. Definitely love the series. Can't wait till the second season. Second season was announced on Crunchyroll, saying that they're actually publishing it. So Sony, yeah, they're publishing.
Like the manga?
No. Well, they may be actually.
No, it shouldn't. I think it's probably okay. Whatever. Anyway.
I mean, actually, it's Katakawa that's publishing it. So
okay.
But the Crunchyroll got the rights to publish the anime. Gotcha. So obviously since Sony owns Crunchyroll, it's going to be Crunchyroll. So yeah, I know, right? So but yeah, great show. We'll love to know what you think of it. And as always, we do a survey of every show that we do that we discuss. So definitely go in the survey. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Is it on your watch list? We would like to know. It's going to be very awesome. So guys, thank you for listening to another episode of Anime No Creep Podcast. This was a great conversation.
I didn't even need to be here for it, honestly. You could have just talked into the mic by yourself.
I could have.
I think you liked it that much.
I did. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I've never seen you like a show this much.
It was surprising. Well, dude, there's just so much. There was just like, it was surprising. You're the one that even suggested this, which is even incredible.
Sometimes I just be saying stuff though. I don't have it. I didn't necessarily. I wasn't like dying to watch Witch Hat Atelier. It's just like, well, it's my turn to pick.
You're like, I'm gonna level with you.
I'm saying stuff. That's how we ended up stupid Clevante last week or
now
whatever.
You know you should figure it out.
No, I won't do that again. Now I will be checking.
Now you know you're gonna.
Cannot believe you watched that terrible, my first 1-star anime.
Hey, you know the one and only star so far, because I don't think we haven't had any.
That's true, first
else.
and only.
Yes, so there you go.
Anyway,
so, yes, but guys,
thank you guys.
Yes, thank you guys for listening to this episode. Stay tuned for so much more. It's going to be always awesome as always. So once again, this is Davis.
And I've been Tiffany. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, thank you. Y'all take care.